Good morning and welcome to our Wednesday's Habi at Cafe Media Forum. And we're so happy to see our guests today, our panelists, and of course our media friends. And lately we have been hearing about so many sensational stories that have that are shaking our country. But here in Mindanao, in Davao City, we try to give you the best entertainment and informative forum here in Davao City, and we are blessed to have very fascinating news and events here in Davao City, which we are going to learn today. So here's yes, Iris, how are you?
Hi, ma'am. Good morning. This is we are featuring topics which is quite a diversion from our usual business and economy topics. So we'll be featuring AI meets human intelligence, and then, of course, from the entertainment industry also.
Yes.
So we are experiencing a lot of negative issues, but this is a counter. Filipinos, Mindanaoans, Davaoenos are known to be resilient. So this is our way of coping up, a diversion from the bad issues that we're currently experiencing.
Yes, we have heard of a lot of negative issues lately, but this time we will be bringing you news that you will enjoy. So, without further delay, we'd like to introduce our panelists this morning, and of course, we are featuring ladies. Wala tayong
Girl power.
okay, girl power. See, we'd like to introduce the CEO of AI Meets Human Intelligence, Ms. Cherryanne Lee Angoy. And we have Yuri, Iris, Elise, and Vivi. Okay, so before we go on with our opening statements, here is Iris.
I would also like to introduce our media friends present here today. We have Kadiha Salaco, Ace Cyril Paglinawan, and Francine Palmes from the Mindanao Times. We have Sir Manuel Cayon from Business Mirror. We have Efren Mamak and Bebot Cajes from GMA, and Gio Tanod from Mindanao Times. Some of our media friends are also monitoring online, and we're also having some viewers from our online page. And then, of course, our facilitator is Ms. Marilyn Roque. We also have with us the Minda Public Relations team. And of course, we would also like to thank our partners, Ms. Shimi Caro of Ayala Mos Abriza, and Ma'am Bibi Montemayor, and Ma'am Leda Jacinto of Habi at Cape. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Iris. And we'd like to ask you for a brief opening statement. Yes, Ms. Cherryanne.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Daghang salamat for making space for a local tech startup like us this morning. It really means a lot. My name is Cherryanne Lee Angoy. I'm a balikbayan. I used to work in the US for 16 years in one of the biggest wireless tech company. And for the last 8 years, I have been a local builder, a contractor here in the Philippines. I'm also the founder of AIMHI, and we're very excited because this month is a big milestone, not just for our company AIMHI, but for Mindanao and for every small town company that dares to believe that something big can be built in the countryside. So what is AIMHI? AIMHI stands for Artificial Intelligence Meets Human Intelligence. We are an AI-driven, all-in-one platform that lets contractors, architects, engineers, and field teams track costs, capture progress, coordinate teams from any device with or without signal. So we're very excited today because 2 years ago, we launched our web platform. And we have learned from the last 2 years that the web platform is not enough because the minute that signal gets cut off, our contractors, our engineers and architects cannot continue monitoring their progress site. So with that being said, we have finally launched our mobile app with offline mode that they can take with them anywhere in construction job sites in the Philippines.
Okay, thank you very much for that opening statement. We go now to Yuri. That's a Russian name, Yuri. Are you Russian? Okay,
Hello.
go ahead, go ahead.
Hi, we are
YUDi!
Hi, I'm Yuri.
I'm Iris. Hi, I'm Elias. And I'm VIVI.
Hello, everyone. We are YUDi, PPop, a four-member girl group here based in Davao pa.
Okay, and Iris, can you say something?
I hope that everyone will find us interesting and somehow they will be curious about us and will come to accept us and will also like our songs po.
You look interesting yourself.
Thank you.
Elise?
Yes, so we are a new girl group here based in Davao, but our members are coming from different regions, but still within Mindanao. So we are a new girl group through empowering Mindanaoan new culture. So here we are today. And also we are a girl group under YUDi Entertainment.
How old are you?
I'm actually 22 years old po.
You are 22.
Yes po.
I thought you were 15.
Wow, thank you.
Yan, Vivi?
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. So, we hope that our music inspires you and encourage yourselves to accept your uniqueness and own beauty. And that is our goal in producing music.
What is Yudi?
YUDi is actually a Visayan expression po, which means amazing. It's emphasizes amazement or admiration.
Oh, that's Ilonggo. Yudi. Wow. So, bao you. Digid.
Yeah, actually our CEO or kuya is actually Ilonggo, so that's why the expression was UD.
Amo gali ina.
Yeah.
So, Ilonggo gidiya. Okay, so now to make it more interesting, we'd like to call on the first one to ask the question. Kadi. Is this Kadi?
That's Khadija.
Khadija. Oh, malayo kasi. Khadija. Okay.
Hello, good morning. So I am Khadija Salakop, an intern from Mindanao Times, and I have just a few questions for Ms. Cherryanne. Okay, so the first is for viewers hearing about AIMHI for the first time, what makes your platform different from other construction management tools in the market?
Thank you for that. First and foremost, one of the very first thing that sets us apart from the other softwares out there is the fact that they mostly focus on schedule and workflow. For AIMHI, we do all of that, but on top of that, we actually focus on cost footprint of how the projects are being done. So we utilize AI so that we can track ahead of time if they are on track to be delayed. So hindi siya sa last minute mo na malalaman na madidelay, or are they actually gonna be profitable, or are they gonna go over their budget before it even occurs using AI and business intelligence.
Okay, so another question, Ms. Cherryanne, is why was it important for AIMHI to have an offline mode, and how does it address the realities actually faced by the contractors in the Philippines?
That's a really great question. So, as I mentioned earlier, 2 years ago, we launched our web apps. But through the help of UP Diliman's Research Engineering R&D Inc. or Foundation, as well as UP Diliman and UP Mindanao, our incubator, Upgrade InnoLab, we've done several surveys and interviews of contractors, architects, and engineers all over the Philippines. And one of the things that always comes up is the fact that the realities here in the Philippines is marami tayong projects that in remote places. And it's harder for them to track what's going on in the projects kasi walang signal. So we based it off not only because we wanted to do it, we based it off of the need that the contractors and the stakeholders need.
Okay, thank you, Miss Cherryanne. And a follow-up question for that question, po. Has there actually been a success story for using the offline mode from the app?
We recently just launched this month. So on June 8th, we put it live on Google Play and also had a major launching in NCR on June 15th. So it's quite new, but so far we've already reached out to current users in Davao and in NCR for them to start using the offline mode na. And next month, we will be launching the iOS version. So we're looking forward to hearing more success stories in the next couple months after the launch.
Okay. Another question is, what has been the most encouraging feedback you've received from contractors who have already used the platform?
Yes, it's very interesting, no? Kasi diverse yung gumagamit ng platform. Ngayon, when we launch, our target are the regional mid-class contractors. They average about 3 projects all the way to 10 projects a year. Yung mga may complex na problems, but they don't have IT internally. And what we're seeing is that they're telling us that number one, they are now able to eliminate the fragmented files. Ganito kasi yung nangyayari. Meron silang Viber groups, meron silang Facebook groups, meron silang different files owned by different people. Now that they use the platform, yung estimate nila, yung ordering, yung inventory, and even yung pag-track ng attendance are all in one platform. So kumbaga, one source of truth na lang sila. So yan yung pinaka-positive na we've heard from our users.
Okay, thank you, Miss. So for the last question, ma'am, if you don't mind, what is your vision for AIMHI over the next few years? So what can users actually look forward to?
For us, the very first thing is gusto talaga namin iangat yung banner. This is a homegrown local startup from Davao region. Our developers are from Tagum, from Davao City, so that's something to be proud of kasi tatak Pinoy talaga. And there's only one technology like this in the whole Philippines. But we don't want to end there. Our goal is to be in Southeast Asia because there's over 700,000 contractors in Southeast Asia. But of course, we want to start here in Davao region first.
All right, thank you very much,
Thank
Miss
you.
We call on Ace Paglinawan.
Okay, good morning everyone. I am Ace, an intern from Mindanao Times. So my questions will be directed to YUDi. Hello. So first, could you introduce YUDi to your audience and what does the group represent?
Hello everyone. So we are UD. We are a 4-member group, girl group under the UD Entertainment. So UD is a local girl group that was formed here in Mindanao. So that's why we are here to represent Mindanaoan talents and cultures. And in the future, we will be bringing more performances and showcasing our talents, not just here locally, but also nationally.
Okay, so your pre-debut single is coming soon. Can you tell us more about the song and the story behind it?
So the title of the song is Gandang Pinay. So the Gandang Pinay means, or the song, yung nais na ipahiwatig ng song is about women empowerment. So nasa lyrics siya mismo po na paulit-ulit minimension yung Gandang Pinay. So basically, yung gina-emphasize po doon is yung mga Pilipina.
And also actually to add, aside from Gandang Pinay, it does not show physical appearance, but also the inner beauty of Filipinas to being resilient, to being hardworking, and also to remain steadfast against all hardships that we may face.
Okay, so when can everyone look forward to its release? What release date?
Actually, the official audio release is made already. However, our music video will be released this coming June 27, 2026 pa.
Okay, so follow-up question: how would you describe the sound, concept, and overall style of your pre-debut single?
For our pre-debut single, since it's Gandang Pinay, you can expect our song to be empowering, to be strong, and also the lyrics per se is already straightforward. When you say Gandang Pinay, yeah, that's it.
Okay, so for my last question, what can fans expect from YUDi after this pre-debut single?
In regards of that, our fans can expect from us is more performances as we hope to continue improving ourselves and become a better version as well from now.
Okay, that would be all. Thank you.
Okay, are
Thank
you
you po.
inspired by K-pop?
Yeah, actually yes, but we incorporate Filipino aspects in our group, so that's one thing I can say what's different of our group.
Maybe later we'll ask you to give us a sample. If you have the music with you, I'm sure you have in your cell
Yes,
phones. Okay, the next question will come from Francine.
So good morning, girls. I'm Francine from Mindanao Times. So I have a few questions. Were you involved in the creative process of the song and music video?
Are we involved? Actually, this song was already made maybe a year back, where we weren't still there, but during the music video, we have incorporated some ideas that we have, and also we added suggestions, and maybe you just see in our music video what aspects we have added here.
So how long did it take for you to prepare for this pre-debut release?
I think our preparation started few months from now. So it kind of really took us time, especially when we started to practice the song. We actually created the choreography ourselves as well, and so it really took us a lot of time to prepare for this, as we have to make changes from the choreography itself as well.
Okay. So as a girl group representing Mindanao, how is this reflected in your music or concept?
So aside from what you see on the music video, the lyrics per se incorporated Visayan language or Tagalog language. So you may expect those in our future releases also.
Okay. So last question. So how are you promoting your music to reach listeners beyond Mindanao?
So we promote our music through our social media, with the help as well with our entertainment by posting a lot of about the song and making contents about the song as well. Like, for example, making dance challenges. We will be posting it soon on our Facebook page, our Instagram, our TikTok, our threads.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
thank you. Have
you.
you performed on stage already?
Not yet, but this coming June 27 also will be having our first live performance at Ground Zero Bago Aplaya po. So we invite everyone to come also. Yes.
When was your group formally formed or launched? Do you have a launching date?
Uh, it would be on July, October.
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 Sorry.
Actually, we have discussed that one with our CEO. We actually also clarified because the last time we have discussed with our management, we what we know is it will be released. The launching date of the group will be next month. However, once we clarified it once again, it will be this year October pa.
Oh, okay, so the formal launching will be on July. Do any of you speak Ilonggo? Oh, you are Bisaya. You are the Ilongga.
I'm Bisaya Ilongga po.
I see. So that's why you have chosen UD. Okay. Next to ask questions is Efren Mamak of GMA News.
Yeah, good morning to everyone. My question is for Miss Cherryanne Lee Angoy. Ma'am, good morning. I believe that AI is very helpful in for convenience. Maraming trabaho ang nagagawa sa isang bagay lang. My question is, pag ang trabaho nagagawa ng maraming individual sa isang kumpanya and through AI, pwedeng gawin kahit through technology lang, may possibility kaya na may layoff?
Thank you for that question. We get asked that question a lot, no? So, yung name ng company namin pa lang, by what it says, artificial intelligence meets human intelligence. So, it's very intentional because when we launched 4 years ago, people are actually scared about AI. It's very apparent every time we talk to contractors and we mention the word AI, they tend to parang worry kaagad. But from my perspective, especially with our platform, it's meant to aid. So I'll give you real use cases in terms sa platform namin. So in the platform, meron kaming AI use case where we actually recommend kung ilang quantity ng materials. So the AI can literally say, how many tiles yung gagamitin dito? How many cement? So we give that. But it's not meant to replace the estimator. It's meant to help them speed up what they're doing. Because AI kasi, what you feed, if you feed it something bad, it also gives you something bad. So meaning, garbage in, garbage out. We don't think, especially sa atin sa Philippines, we're way far from getting replaced from AI. In fact, madaming companies ngayon are still hesitant in terms of digital transformation because they think kasi na it's hard. So I think we're still in the first level. And yung AI na nilagay namin sa AIMHI is very fundamental. Forecasting, or at saka recommendations. It won't be able to do anything without human intervention pa.
Yeah, thank you. Ma'am, Davao City LGU is also planning to introduce AI robotics sa mga government agencies to help address some issues like disaster response. Dapat meron daw parang AI robot na parang kayang mag-detect ng mga debris and mag-rescue ng individual, mag-i-inform sa tao na merong someone daw na trap. Yung company nyo ba is also willing to introduce that kind of technology to Davao City LGU?
I think that's really great that they're already thinking about that. I think that's something that we can integrate into our platform, especially that right now we're only doing this for the construction industry as a start. because I'm in the construction industry. So I know the industry well. But if you look at the platform, this can actually venture into other industries. And with that, with what you just mentioned, we could potentially hook it up into our software so that different stakeholders they can monitor, diba? So it's also very parang it's very refreshing to now hear LGUs wanting to embrace AI. Kasi again, 4 years ago when we first launched, very hesitant. So we would be more than happy to get connected to the Davao City LGU, see if there's something that we can do to collaborate.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
For round two, yes.
Okay, hello, hello, YUDi. It's me again, Ace from Mindanao Times. I'm an intern. So, I have here a few more questions regarding your pre-debut. So, what were some challenges you faced while recording or filming the music video?
For me po, isa sa mga struggles po nakin is pag-pronounce ko each word kasi may braces po kasi ako. So every time na mag-ising ko siya, para siyang may barrier kasi sa braces ko. But I'll do better po regarding dyan na matter.
Okay, how about the others?
So also one of the challenges no is maybe the traveling part, because when we shoot our music video it was shot on different parts of Mindanao. So just because we really wanted to showcase the different cities that we have here. So I think that's one challenging part, but we still get through it, went through it, and go.
Okay, so who is your target audience for this pre-debut release? Specific target audience po.
Our specific targets will be, of course, the youth, especially, I think everyone can resonate naman po regarding to that. And based po kasi sa genre po namin, city pop po kasi siya and bubblegum. And so yung parang ginalabas po namin or gina-portray po is very youthful lang or genuine po siya na kahit mga bata po, makaka-relate po sila and maka-enjoy po sila sa mga kanta po namin. And I believe po na catchy rin po siya.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Follow up from Khadija.
Good morning. This is Khadija Salakot from Mindanao Times. So, I just have a follow-up questions for Miss Cherryanne Angoy. Okay, so first is, what actually inspired you to build AIMHI?
This is very personal and close to me. So when I came back about 9 years ago from the US, one of the very first things, the reason why I came back after being there for 17 years, I said, with all the knowledge that I had, I want to build something impactful in Mindanao. But I didn't know what. So when I came back, I actually revived our small construction business. And then I also went to school, De La Salle College of St. Benilde, for construction project management. And that's where I saw, grabe yung parang behind masyado yung technology natin, and I saw a lot of inefficiencies sa construction business. So I combined my background in technology and all of the pain points, yung mga experience ko sa delay, sa sobra-sobrang budgeting na na-experience ko sa business, and I combined it with what I had. Then through the help of DOST, as well as UP Mindanao's Upgrade InnoLab, that's when I started ideating and started getting help from different government agencies to launch AIMHI.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, was there a specific moment in your construction experience that made you realize this specific solution was needed?
Yes. There's really two things that I could recall that's still very vivid. Number one is that there was a time where some of our employees were stuck sa field kasi naubusan sila ng semento. And so there were like 5, 7 people nandun lang. And for me, that's a waste of time, that's a waste of money. And I said, maybe there's a way where technology can predict and forecast ahead of time to remind my employees. Kasi diba, simple lang siya. Pero what if AI could actually tell them 2 weeks in advance to order those materials and prepare those people para walang delay? Lastly, there was a project na nasa 65% na ako, and that's when I realized na ang dami palang materials na na-order na sobra-sobra, and I was already behind. Sabi ko, what if I can use AI? 3 weeks pa lang within the project, I can already predict if I am gonna be behind schedule or I'm gonna go over my budget. So those two examples are really focused on proactive project management rather than waiting towards the end na wala na akong time to mitigate the risk.
Okay. Another question is, as a Mindanao-based founder, what does it mean to bring this innovation to a national market? Like you mentioned earlier, you wanted this project to be spread across Southeast Asia, correct?
Yes. I think I could say maybe 2 to 3 things. Number one, I think we all agree that there's more exposure in NCR, especially from a funding perspective, as well as different opportunities, as well as yung mga users there are more open to innovation, more than some of our counterparts here. So for me, I want to break that barrier by being able to showcase that we can continue to network and tap resources para maging mainstream even if this technology is coming from Mindanao. The second thing that I would say is for us to use different talaga na resources kasi madaming resources that we just don't know of. DTI, DOST, DICT, there's a lot out there that can help catapult a startup coming from the countryside to the mainstream.
Okay, thank you, Miss. So, for my last question, what advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs, especially women looking to enter in the tech industry or the construction?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. I just want to take the time to also mention AIMHI is actually founded by 3 women, all women coming from Davao region, and we all have direct experience in construction and IT. Our CTO is Monica Llamas Torrecha, and our Chief Governance Officer is Attorney Janice Tejano. So the number one thing I would say is find a problem that's really happening. Hindi yung parang fad lang or kasi uso siya ngayon that you wanna create something for that uso lang. Number 2, it's not an easy path. So find co-founders and partners that really share the same vision. Medyo gasgas siya, no? Kasi yun talaga yung, that's what we always hear. But that's the truth. Because when you are having a rough time, those co-founders can help you talaga navigate where to go. And last but not the least, while we're doing this, let's help our neighbors, our fellow Dabawenyo, bring them with us. So hire locally that we can also elevate or parang we bring people as we continue to rise up.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank
thank you very
you.
much. And that's a very exciting project that you have or business for Mindanao. At least we can show the Mindanao is really doing something great with AI. So we call on Awi Kayon of
Business Mirror. Para lang sa mga girls, pwede may makadungog og at least mga 10 second sample sa inyong song.
yeah,
Nananghid ako sa inyong manager. Okay lang. Pwede tindog. Para apil ang mga action ba? Kadaghan na ba yung mga vloggers diri oh?
One, two, three. Oh, 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 Filipina. Oh, Filipina. Ang ganda natin, kakaiba. Oh, Filipina. Mm. Thank you, everyone.
Dagang salamat.
What about dance movements? Do you have dance movements? Yeah?
Siguro yung signature po na pose will be like this.
Oh.
Parang maghawi ka po ng hair.
Can you do it here for a while? Kadali lang. Sige. We're excited to see you perform. Yes, come in front. Oh, okay, we're watching the YUDi Gidya. Okay. Okay. Okay, ready?
We'll shout tonight. Together, let's be true and bold. I'm ganda, worth more than gold. Oh, 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 Filipina. Oh, Filipina. Ang ganda natin, kakaiba. Oh, Filipina. Oh, Filipina. Like the ocean, deep is our grave.
Thank you very much. That was beautiful. So we have our own K-pop group, and we are very proud to have you. Yes, are we?
Pwede na ako matawag ilang manager si Kevin. Kanang a quick background lang sa grupo of how they were formed and selected.
Okay, can you introduce him, please? Please introduce him. What's his name? Okay.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Kevin and bali na form na mo ng group. Nag-audition kami last year November, and then na form silang apat karong February lang. So and then after nag
Pwede ka magbinisaya, te Ilonggo, gid.
Grabe. And then after nagpa-workshop mi sa kanila, and then after workshop nag-recording kami, and then recording katatapos na namin mag-shoot ng music video for Gandang Pinay. Para mga last week ata yun, or and then abangan nyo sa June 27 ang pre-debut performance nila, and then also i-release din namin yung music video sa June 27 ng gabi. Yun na. Maraming salamat.
Okay, any more questions? Wala nang questions? Okay, so we wind up our press con, our media forum. We'd like to ask for the closing statements po ni, okay, we start with Miss Cherryanne.
Once again, daghang salamat. Thank you for the time this afternoon. So I'd like to take this time na manawagan sa ako ang fellow contractors and builders within Mindanao. If you want an all-in-one application that will help you eliminate lahi-lahi nga files owned by different people and be more proactive in project management para maiwasan ang delay o cost overrun, please reach out to us. You can find us on our Facebook as well as in our TikTok. There are just 3 things I'd like to leave with. Number 1, you can use the mobile app even in places without signal, meaning they can request materials, input progress report, even track attendance and equipment usage all in the platform. The second thing is that for people in the office can see right away what's happening in the field even without them going there. Last but not the least, mabuhay ang tatak Mindanaoan innovation. I'm looking forward to having more startups coming from Mindanao.
Thank you. And now from Yuri.
Hello. Alright, so we would like to thank everyone for giving us the opportunity to be here today and for allowing us to showcase a little bit of our talents and our song. And also, we would also like to thank Ate Emery for allowing us to be here today, for giving us the opportunity as well to be interviewed and invited today po. And also to stay updated with our updates and future contents or future songs, you can follow us on our Facebook page YUDi, and to our other social media you can just search yudi.musicph po.
Thank you. And for Iris.
Also to add it up po, I'm also inviting everyone to our first ever performance at Treehouse Concert at Bago Aplaya, Ground Zero Bago Aplaya, this June 27, 2026.
Okay, thank you. And the next, Elise.
So once again, daghang salamat sa tanan no sa pag-adto, and we are very thankful and we are very honored. And also our pre-debut single is now out on various music platforms, so you can just look at your phones on Spotify and search Gandang Pinay. It's already out.
And Vivi.
Once again, thank you everyone for coming today and for giving us a chance to showcase our talents. And I would also like to thank Ate Karel and Kuya Kevin for this opportunity po, because without them, we wouldn't be here today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. At least you're part of relieving our stress from all the news that we get from the national news outlets. Of course, happening all over the country are some stressful and negative events, but Mindanao is trying to give the best entertainment, the best stress relievers, and of course, you help a lot. So thank you very much. I'd like to say thank you also to Minda. Yes, Iris.
On behalf of the Mindanao Development Authority, headed by our chairperson, Secretary Lea Teresa Magno, I would like to thank AIMHI and YUDi. Thank you for sharing your expertise and your talents with us. Good luck on your upcoming launch, the launch of the new features of the your construction app, and of course, the launch of your upcoming pre-debut single and music video release. So thank you very much. Thank you to our facilitator, Ms. Marilyn Roque. Thank you to our media friends present here today, our media friends monitoring online, our online viewers in our Minda Facebook page. Thank you to our partners, Ayala Malls Abriza and Habi at Kape. Thank you very much, everyone. See you again next episode. And inviting everyone for a short photo session with our guests and for our guests to just stay in your seats. Thank you.